this is it. This is the ultimate occasion, the biggest game. It is time to get that steely focus in the eyes. Things have bubbled up really nicely here. Now, for one of these teams, it is Grand City. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here. Unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that...
And we're on the way.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow a lot away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Saka. And it's White. Here's Eze. Now it's can he finish? Stefan on goal.
Gabriel Jesus really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
Gabriel. Saliba. Aim forwards. Has been clubbed away. What a throw in. Can he get onto this? It's going to be another throw. Eze's cross. Has taken decisive action. Gabriel. Rice. Eze. Calafiori. Showing good feet. Calafiori has been caught there, it's a foul. Gets good distance on it. White. Lobbed in behind. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hakimi. Now he's got space here. Rice. Martinelli. Calafiori. That looks a good ball through. And here's Jesus. Saka. Oh, good spread. He is just caressing the ball. And he's heaved it away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Calafiori. Eze. And here's He's having a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is glorious. as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Gabriel. Eze, who does have an assist to his name. Played into space out wide. Doué forwards and with intent. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Doué. That's good play. Succumbs to the pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice defending, physical and effective. Vitinha. Doué. And here's Dembele. Dembele laid out to the left flank. Saka. White. Merino. And it's Eze. Calafiori. Eze. Rice. And here's Martinelli. And here's Jesus. Shapes to shoot! And the ball's come loose here. Shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Eze, well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
Well, they can break here. Oh, it's Doué. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Calafiori. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's played forward. Marquinhos. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Eze. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of...
Can he find the finish? Skelia. Nuno Mendes. And he's managed to get free. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Rice can get it clear. Martinelli. Saka. Played out to the right. White looking to hit the byline here. Paris Saint-Germain suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
João Neves moved on forwards, and here's Dembele, and here's Ruiz. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Vitinha! Finish of the highest order. Oh, that is a bit special. That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Short changes him with that pass. Kvaratskhelia. It's Mendes. Gabriel, gently done. Mendes. João Neves towards him with intent. Great defending, strong and determined. Chance here to counter. Out to the left it goes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gabriel Jesus. And here's the chance to counter. Calafiori moved on forwards. Martinelli. First quarter of an hour gone. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Saka!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
That's been won straight back. And it's Doué. Kvaratskhelia! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mendes. Kvaratskhelia looking to get on the end of this. Kvaratskhelia. That's going to go a long way. Marquinhos have it back and can go again. Hakimi. And here's Dembele. Dembele. It's Dembele! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Dembele, nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
And it's played forward. Eze chasing after it. Gabriel Jesus. That's very neat. Martinelli. Spread out to the left. Cross to the back post. That had too much on it. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Arsenal can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Kvaratskhelia gets flagged offside. Gabriel Jesus is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Doué. And here's Dembele. Oh, that's nice. It's a threatening ball. Doué. He has found the and the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Paris Saint-Germain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And the shot's on Doué! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pacho. Doué. And here's Dembele. Vitinha with the short one. Lofted in. Cleared away. It's Ruiz. Lovely. Now goes for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Eze Saka, gently done. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kvaratskhelia. And here's Ruiz. Gabriel wins the duel this time. Looking to break at pace. Saka. He can run onto that. Gabriel Jesus. And here's a chance to shoot! And another try! Yes!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So all square and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Some good work on the right flank here. That's the keeper's ball. To the left. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Calafiori. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's hoisted clear. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Mendes. He's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Easy pickings there. Marquinhos. Hakimi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Could move up a gear here. Oh, a delicate chip through. Always onto this. Nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Crossed into the middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Fabian Ruiz. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos cuts it out. Vitinha. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. And here's Dembele. Doué tries to thread one through. Kvaratskhelia! Fabian Ruiz. Martinelli. Rice, aim forwards. Saliba. Now who's going to be first to this? And claimed it back swiftly. Out to the right. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Dembele. Martinelli. He's through here. That's Saka.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Marquinhos, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rice shifted upfield. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cleared without complication. That's neat. That looks a good cross. Hakimi tries to clear. Crossed it again. Cleared away. João Neves. And it's played forward. Now it's Dembele. It's Mendes. Kvaratskhelia stood his ground strongly. Fabian Ruiz. Real chance! Plays it short. Kvaratskhelia. Pressing's intense and it's played off. Gabriel Jesus. Kvaratskhelia. João Neves. It's a little off target. It's run loose here. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dembele. It's Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz played through into space. And it's Neves. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Do it. That looks a good ball through. Fabian Ruiz. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Hakimi. Nice and simple for the keeper. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. Mendes. Dembele hits it! A real chance and a real let-off. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Tries a measured ball. And he's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Marquinhos aim forwards. It's Ruiz. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. So what can they make of this? Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus head out towards the right wing. White tries a cross. Chooses to go cross-field. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Rice. And now the breakaway. It's terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Ah, such a clever touch. Now, can he find a finish? Takes a shot! Saliba gets it clear. Now it's Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus. And it's Eze. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Martinelli. Here's Eze. Eze. Oh, and the finish! Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. White. Merino. Chance to counter here. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Merino. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Saka does really well to win the ball there. And he's there to get it away. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Moved on forwards. Mendes forwards with intent. Doué. Jesus! Calafiori. Martinelli. And the shot! And that was very necessary. Played into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Scalia has found the net here, of course. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Martinelli. Chance!
He's got away with one there. We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Scalia, it's an imaginative pass. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Eze wants it out wide. Averted for now. Saka. Oh, that's a nice ball. Now it's Martinelli. That's really well manoeuvred. Cross goes in there. Too long and over the line. Vitinha, and it's played forward. Now he's off and running. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. And he's picked out the run. Oh, red, nice interception. Now it's Saka. It shows there will be 3 extra minutes. João Neves. Saliba cuts out the pass. Nice looking ball. That is a great kick out. Eze. And here's Jesus, Gabriel Jesus. João Neves. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. Paris Saint-Germain are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. We've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
I think both teams have played their part in what's been a pretty tight affair, and this is exactly the type of match now when the better players can come to the fore and make all the difference.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we are already promptly back underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And it's Ruiz. João Neves. He's being urged to shoot. Mendes could try cutting inside here. Saka. And they can counter here. Hakimi getting this one clear. Good steal, he just read it. Vitinha. Marquinhos. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Hakimi. Doué. Hakimi. And here's Doué. Fabian Ruiz. Mikel Merino shifted upfield. Keeper's got good distance on that. And back to the goalkeeper. Pacho. João Neves. It's Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. That's a chance! Raya claims comfortably. And the keeper has it. Tries to get it clear. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. João Neves laid out to the left flank. He can get that clear. Saka. João Neves. Back into the middle. Out towards the flank. Nuno Mendes with the cross. No, he's overshot the green. Moved on forwards. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Vitinha. João Neves, played over towards the opposite flank. And here's Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Eze. Gabriel, spread out to the left. Very nicely done. And here's Martinelli. He's in a great position. Oh, what a pass! Dealt with nicely by the defence. That'll be a throw-in. Saka caresses it through and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Kvaratskhelia, and the counter is on. picks it up out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That is very well defended. And now the breakaway. And it's Eze. Searching pass he's played there. That was nowhere near his best. Martinelli. Saliba, driven forward. Calafiori. And it's hoisted clear. Martinelli, Calafiori. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Fabian Ruiz, aim forwards. Vitinha. Might come loose. Out to the right. Great work on the overlap. Saliba is there and he can get that clear. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Saka. White, gently done. Cleared away. And he thumps it clear. Calmly anticipates. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played out wide. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Dembele. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kvaratskhelia. It's Dembele! Martinelli. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice forwards and with intent. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Do have a chance to counter here. Calafiori, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kvaratskhelia, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Lovely feet. Could be danger here. Fabian Ruiz. They've gone backward here. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Calafiori gets it clear. And it's Hakimi. Oh, good ball! Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kvaratskhelia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
White. And claimed it back swiftly. Pacho. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball is very poor.
Can he get onto this? Saka. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. White. It's a deception. His positioning was spot on. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kvaratskhelia. Out to the left it goes. And here's Dembele. Fabian Ruiz laid out to the left flank. Proves too strong. Moved on forwards. Gabriel. Calafiori. Oh, well measured. And that was very necessary. So here comes a substitution. That's well seen too. Gabriel thinks one through. Gabriel Jesus is flagged offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Back to the goalkeeper. White. Here's Dembele. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. He cuts out the supply and it's gone back to the keeper. Hakimi carries the ball down the right. He's going to slip through. Duo. Marino does really well to win the ball there. Marquinhos. Vitinha spread out to the left. That's going to go a long way. Hakimi. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. White. Oh, can he get onto this? And they can counter here. And that's been won straight back. Dembele. That has found him in acres of space. Nice control. Tries a shot! Lewis Skelly, aim forwards. Ah, now can they counter? There's no flag. That's good defending, very good defending.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Mendes. And that could send him on his way. Martinelli. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Now who's going to be first to this? Here's one-on-one. Oh, shooting chance! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Through for the wide man. Kvaratskhelia. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Cross in, looks like a good one. Gets it away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's a throw. Mendes kicks it up now. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Complication. That's a throw. He's a little undercooked. Saka wins the duel this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, Neves getting this one clear. Lovely bit of skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Eze, can he finish? Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Great defending, strong and determined. Mikel Merino shifted upfield. Now it's Martinelli. Looking for a decent ball in once more. Hakimi gets rid without sophistication. Saliba, gently done. Deftly away. steps in, and that's the end of that. Lewis Skelly. And out it comes again. Saka. Saka! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
He can run onto that. Out Doué. Played in with purpose. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Marquinhos makes the interception. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Hakimi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Dembele. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Beautiful, something close to genius. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football.
Well, that does look a foul. The referee's given a free kick. The referee has shown him a yellow card. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
On ball by the goalkeeper. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's played forward. Mendes looking to hit the byline here. So who's he picking out? Now here's the delivery. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bruno Mendes. Saka with the foul. He is going into that little black book.
think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he has been fouled there. Pacho, Fabian Ruiz,
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Kvaratskhelia, nicely shaped cross. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Can he deliver? Kvaratskhelia. And it's Mendes. That's tidy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. That is lovely. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. No surprise, that's a booking. A save by David Raya! He's cut it out.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. João Neves. Dembele, oh, good spread. And it's Hakimi. It's run loose here. Oh, sweet feet. Vitinha.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mikel Merino, aim forwards. Danger averted for now.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Lewis Skelly moved on forwards. Trossard. And it's Hakimi. It's Fabian Ruiz. Oh, what a ball! Produces a cross. That'll be a corner. Vitinha goes short. Saliba with the clearance. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Rice. Rice looking to get on the end of this. Off he goes! Should have equalised.
Odegaard really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Really well. Rice made a definite foul there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Yeah, and he's notched the big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Really well cleared. Laid out to the right. Pass from Hakimi.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And Whitney is onto it in a flash. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And the finishing line very much in sight now. Just a few moments from glory. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Merino. Mikel Merino forwards and with intent.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Jesus.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Arsenal cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. And here's Madueke, aimed in towards the centre. Defending of the desperate variety.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward. And
that's a foul, no two ways about it. Fabian Ruiz. Paris Saint-Germain, moments now away from seeing this one out. Nice physical challenge. Hakimi has got himself a free kick. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy, a telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Can get it clear.
Paris Saint-Germain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Kvaratskhelia. Madueke wins the duel this time. Looking to break up pace. Odegaard. And it's Merino. Zaire Emery tries to clear. out of play. Trossard's cross. That has been knocked clear. Merino. Timber. Plenty to aim at. Chance, surely! Serves up across. João Neves.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Decent chance! There it is! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Gabriel Jesus duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So all square with almost no time remaining. João Neves moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice. And it's Ødegaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
João Neves, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Zaire Emery. And here's Vitinha. Vitinha. Shot a goal! Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. Over to the left. He's there to head it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Saliba, nicely aimed pass. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Marquinhos with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. In, bumped delicately. And it's played forward. Vitinha. We are into stoppage time. Played back in. Trossard. It's a sharp pass. Marquinhos. Vitinha. That looks a good ball through. Oh, nice touch. Vitinha. And here's Ligue in. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Lewis Skelly shifted upfield. Vitinha. Hernandez. An uncompromising challenge. Deftly away. Can he spark a counter here? So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, they can break here. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And it's Zaire Emery. Lee Kang-in. Muscular approach does pay off here. Trossard, aim forwards. Marquinhos.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Lee Kang-in. It is now or never. Time is against them. Kvaratskhelia! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Lewis Skelly. Madueke. Arsenal cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's hoisted clear. Nothing to separate them. We have extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief breather and then extra time. Well, here we go then. Paris Saint-Germain conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has gone horribly wrong. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And he shoots! And that has been clubbed away. Timbers cross, shoots! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Gabriel Jesus has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And here's Dembele. And here's Lee Kang-in. Proves too strong. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a save by David Raya! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Lewis Skelly, gently done. Merino, moved on forwards. Rice, that's really well manoeuvred. João Neves can get it clear. Timber has given away a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Marquinhos, and it's played forward. That has found him in acres of space. Well, that's a ball to nobody in particular. Lewis Skelly is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he's in! Oh, it's come loose. Madueke, forwards and with intent. João Neves have it back and can go again. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And it's Ruiz. Ligue, he's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Paris Saint-Germain, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. Gabriel shifted upfield. Trossard. In into the middle. He's there to get rid. So what can they make of this? Zaire Emery. Aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. Merino. Zaire Emery. Ligue in, looks to the other side. He's got away. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Out of play for a goal kick. Gabriel, early ball out from the back. It's really well manoeuvred. Madueke. Ball's been cut short. Madueke. Gabriel Jesus. Merino. It's a mighty effort! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble there.
Fabian Ruiz. And here's Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good for it. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Zaire Emery, it's a delicate pass. Saliba, gently done. Excellent interception. Fabian Ruiz. Good take, and is he in? Chance to play it in. Zaire Emery gets a cross in. Moved on forwards. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ødegaard gets good distance on it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Tacho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Madueke, and it's played in. Oh, smashing header! And it's Ødegaard. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Saliba cuts it out, and it's played forward. Tacho tries to clear. Ball's gone out of play. Nice physical challenge. That's Dembele. Mikel Merino gets over and intercepts. Saliba shifted upfield. And they can counter here. Well, that's well seen too. Trossard. Nice interception, well timed. Zaire Emery. Now, what about a counter-attack? That is as far as they're going to go.
You know, you can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
with intent. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. He is through here. Kvaratskhelia. In. And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Moved on forwards. And here's Madueke. Madueke played with finesse. Towards the other side, Saint-Germain, and he's picked out the run. Rice makes the interception, and that'll be a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. Madueke, now he's off and running. Oh, super find. Oh, great chance! And it's played forward. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Marquinhos. Half-time, extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And we're up and running. So time for a bit of smash and grab. Pacho. Vitinha. João Neves. Pacho. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Gonzalo Ramos. Hernandez. He's got away. Firmly met. Merino. Mikel Merino shifted upfield. Does really well to win the ball there. Lee Kang in. Mikel Merino gets across to intercept that. Saliba aim forwards. And the shot! It's a goal! A potentially pivotal strike at a pivotal time. Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. He's got 4. That is remarkable. Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Kvaratskhelia gently down. Could move up a gear here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Trossard. Plenty waiting in the middle. And back out it comes. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. Saint-Germain. Now it's Vitinha. Zaire Emery looking to run onto it. That's an excellent interception. And it's Ruiz. Zaire Emery. And it's hoisted clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Crossed into the box. Bullish header! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
And it's played forward. Madueke chasing after it. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Madueke. It's a mighty effort! And that could come back to haunt them.
Lewis Skelly absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
João Neves. Tacho shifted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Keeper's got good distance on that. Saliba, aim forwards. And it's Madueke. Big chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Gabriel Jesus. Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Clearly not happy with that. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's picked out the run. That has been knocked clear. Ligue in, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Zaire Emery looking for a runner. Kvaratskhelia. João Neves. Knocks it out wide. Hernandez, and that's aimed into the middle. Play here. João Neves, chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And a goal kick. Marquinhos moved on forwards. Fabian Ruiz, and he shoots! Trossard forwards and with intent. Ligue in. Kvaratskhelia. Zaire Emery. Saliba is there and he can get that clear. Trossard does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted. Vitinha. Ligue in. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit to fairness to the front-footed pressing too. They things quite uncomfortable for them.
Most inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Saint-Germain take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Vitinha, chance here to counter. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Madueke. João Neves wins the duel this time. Arsenal have a free kick. Attempt, but not quite good enough. That's intercepted. Moved on forwards. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Lewis Skelly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ligue in. And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos finds himself offside. And here's Jesus. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Odegaard. Trossard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fabian Ruiz. Gonzalo shapes to shoot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Ruiz. And he's there to get it away. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Fabian Ruiz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vitinha. And here's the chance to counter. Zaire Emery. Time to deliver. He decides to cross it. Big chance! He can get that clear. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Kvaratskhelia being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made. goes back.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he welcomes it in. Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And he cuts out the supply. Barcola, and the shot! Marquinhos cuts it out. Pacho. Barcola picks it up out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain have done it here. Winners of the Connard.